Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when our Lord say this. L-Deez, also known Lawrence One for another episode I Need to Know. Well, my special guest, introduce yourself, man.
N-E-R-D-Y-K-N-O-W-Z, that's me. Hey, Nerdy knows what's true. Nerdy knows what to do. You hear me?
I was finna say, because everybody can't spell it. See, I can spell. See, I know. I can spell. Hey. Hey, yeah. Remember when Webby and them was Boosie and them I-N-D-E?
Oh, my mama, I was just talking about that. Hella Boosie been coming on my Spotify, and he always spelling something.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah. That's a spelling brother. He that'll be dope if he actually did a episode on Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? hey, could you imagine a little Muppet with the Boosie fade?
I'll be weak. That'd be hilarious. I ain't gonna be lying. That'd be platinum though.
Yeah.
If Boosie made it to Sesame Street, that'd be legendary, man.
For sure.
Oh, my mama.
So I like to ask all my guests, you know what I'm saying, Nerdy Knows, you know what I'm saying, where did you get your name from? How did you come up with that?
I used to make music, jerk music back in the day under the name Nerdy Fresh. I stopped making jerk music, grew up a lot more, gained a lot more knowledge. Then one day, my Facebook disappeared though, and I needed a new one. They wanted me to use my real name. You know how they be doing that shit. So I just walked into the room one day. My cousin was there. I'm like, I need a new name. Walked into the room, then I just walked out the room. I'm like, Nerdy Knows. He like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Been that since forever, man.
Okay.
So,
okay, get a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Was that your first musical name?
No, it was Nerdy Fresh was my first one.
Oh, yeah. Before that, though, before that.
Before that, my first name was Young 92. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, my mama.
Hey, so Young 92, so was you born in 92?
No, I used to live in the East on 92nd, and I was a little nigga, though. This was a long time ago, so I didn't even know what I was talking about. But I swear, that was my first rap
If your name was Young 92 and you lived on 92nd, Tupac did say you ain't hard to find.
Man. Hey, for real, though.
I'm right here, man, on 92nd.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so was those the only few?
But yeah, that was the only really just Nerdy Fresh and Nerdy Knows that I ever really did something with.
Okay, now one more thing I want to ask you about your name. Where's the nerdy coming from? Like,
well, the nerdy come from originally when I started rapping. It was me and my cousin. We had a group. It was called the Nerds Clique, and that meant niggas earning real dollars. So we had nerdy names. It came from there. It was Young Nerdy and Nerdy Fresh. You feel me?
Okay.
Niggas earning real dollars. That's what it means.
Oh, so does your new name have an acronym too?
Yeah, it mean never engage recklessly. Do you? That's what nerdy mean.
Okay.
And then the Knowz is knowledge nurtures our winning zen. That's what that means.
Winning zen?
Yeah.
Z-E-N?
Yeah.
Like the...
Yeah, our energy,
yeah,
all
okay,
that.
for sure.
You feel me?
Okay.
Or, yeah.
I'm glad I done read a couple of books being up in here because I be lost it up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I can't be nerdy if I don't know how to speak, you know what I mean? Correctly, like, period.
Yeah.
I read books.
Okay.
The dictionary.
Okay.
Back in the day when I used to write, I used to always say the same stuff that my moms used to tell me, go open a thesaurus and all of that shit. So I think that's where my elaborate vocabulary come from.
You know what? You know what's crazy, Mr. Nerdy Knows? I was asking my young man. He said he rap. I said, well, how many alphabets is he? He said, I don't know. I said, well, how many books in the Bible? He said, I don't know. I said, well, do you know how many states is in the United States? He said, over 40. I said, well, what do you know? He said, I don't know. I said, well, what the fuck do you rap about? He said the same shit everybody else rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fucking bitches and popping niggas. I said, damn.
Man, I don't know. That shit crazy, though.
It is.
That shit got its space in its lane.
Yeah.
And they doing what they doing. But it be like all the bars really be the same, though. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody got a 30. And they bouncing out with the Draco, and they finna go spin again, and all this same shit is just so repetitive. Like,
you know what? I'm glad you said that, but I want to ask you something. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that because that's one that's gonna get real good. So I want to ask you this. You said that you made jerk music.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, describe what jerk music is.
Well, the jerk music, the jerk movement came from LA, you know, started and got popular with the New Boys and all that shit. And eventually me and me and my guy I went to school with, you feel me? He started making beats and shit, and then I feel like the whole Northern California and the Bay Area just took over the wave. Then miraculously it disappeared. I don't know what.
But what was it though? What
it was just dance music.
Oh,
it was the
dance
jerk
music?
and dance. You know, the reject and what that I don't know how else to describe it. The jerk. You know,
Yeah.
you're a jerk. I know you a jerk. That shit. That's,
Was it equivalent to what the Smeeze movement is now?
No, I think I don't know. You know, shit kind of different, but I think the speeds, I'm just more in favor of that. I ain't gonna lie. The jerk movement was just some LA shit, man. They grew to popularity, and around like when I started high school, you know, what's popping. I got it. A part of that, start making beats, start rapping. That actually grew, nigga. I got music that I deal with that got like I got over 1 million views doing jerk music on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Period. And that was when I first ever made money. Like I was getting money sent to me through PayPal like years ago. Like
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff really be owed to me, like for real on my mama. But that's what jerk music is, man. I don't know how to describe it.
Earlier, you said that you made beats.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still make beats?
Not actively right now. I've been focused on my rapper shit. I ain't gonna lie. So that's in a minute though. It's gonna be coming. Y'all could expect it. I'm gonna pop out of nowhere, and then y'all could come and buy a few.
What was you making beats on?
Reason, FL Studio, Logic, all of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know how to record, engineer, like really all of that. I just been devoting my focus into this rap stuff. You know what I mean? Rapping, doing the music videos, my image, doing these interviews, you know, and stuff like that. So everybody can know that I do got some skill, and y'all just gonna see me grow and evolve. But I ain't really made no beats in a cool minute, but I know how to do all that stuff. I'm real musically inclined for real.
Do you play any instruments?
No. Piano, but I'm a little bit rusty.
Gotcha. Okay. That's dope. Do you come from a musical family?
Yeah. An artistic family altogether, like, but music for sure. Guitars. And then a bunch of my uncles and stuff was connected and was rappers coming up, you know what I mean? I don't know how far they really made it, but they was connected with a few people coming out of Frisco.
Okay. Gotcha. So you rapping and stuff like that. Talk about some of the projects that you actually put out. What was your first project?
The first project, like as period in life?
Yeah, you said you was in a group, right?
Yeah, well, that was our first project. It was just the Nerds Clicks mixtape. We downloaded all the beats on like, what was it? We downloaded it from LimeWire probably. And then I don't know where I learned about it, but we downloaded Audacity. That was the first thing I ever recorded a song in. And it was with you remember the Rock Band video game?
Nah.
All right, it was a video game Rock Band. It came with drums, the guitar, the whole shit. So I just thought one day to plug this up because it was USB. So I plugged it up and we was recording our first songs on the Rock Band video game mic in Audacity. Then it was the Nerds Click mixtape. We printed it up and was walking around our grandma neighborhood, passing them out and all the shit going crazy. I swear to God.
Yeah.
For real. We even made the cover. I don't know where we was like 13, 12 little niggas though. I don't know where in our head this came from, but that was the first one. Then I moved on to like when I was Nerdy Fresh, I dropped a mixtape. It was called Expect the Unexpected. That was in 2012. And it was just about, they was talking about the world was going to end or some crazy shit. So I was like, all right, whoever believes that, you guys are stupid. We still here, and it's damn near 2022, 10 years later. So yeah. Other than that, I don't got no projects. I just been dropping a bunch of singles, honestly.
Oh, standalones?
Yeah. I had a project that I want to roll out, you know what I mean? But I was advised to, but I got some singles and I'll keep creating new music. Like my newest thing I dropped a new video It was moved correctly. It's produced by Chef Went Crazy. The video directed by Cash In Fast. I just dropped that on YouTube and SoundCloud. And then I got, right before that, I dropped Punk Rock Beezy remix. And that featured Mr. Fab. And that motherfucker going crazy. It's available on all platforms. So I just been working, networking, and trying to build my buzz and create my, fan base.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what is one of your biggest obstacles that you feel like you didn't actually face, like in the music game coming from the Bay Area?
One of it'd be honestly for me not holding myself back and just going in there and doing my thing. And then too, it'd be difficult dealing with and working with and wanting to work with certain people and certain things. I don't know, it's like it just be weird. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like so it's just I don't know. And it be me wanting to give my fans certain stuff in this Instagram stuff. That's the number one thing. I ain't gonna lie. I've been having Instagram forever, but I never was like an Instagram nigga. So for me to be on Instagram and gotta go create this content and all that shit, that's the most difficult stuff for me. I'm like, put me in the studio, let me record the songs, let's shoot the video, and then let me be done. I don't know about none of that. TikTok and all that shit, like, be all right. It's a part of the job, but it'd be like, it's the overwhelming part. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, when Soulja Boy came, right?
Yeah, I know all about that.
And when Soulja Boy came, he did something phenomenal. He actually made it where you could put out your music anytime that you feel like it, but at the same time, he actually made artists, the manager, the CEO, all in one breath, so you got to be ready to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless you got a major team behind you, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hold on real quick. So yeah, what I was gonna ask you is that you said that you was in a rap group with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Where they at? They doing their thing. They ain't rapping right now. They didn't outgrew the rapping stage. Like, I be trying to tell them to get in the studio. They still out here though.
You dope?
Yeah, they got some skills. They talented, but you know how niggas be. Niggas, everybody. I know a bunch of rappers that'll tell me that I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. You know what I mean? I didn't heard like a bunch of niggas say I'm not a rapper, but they want to go to the studio and ask me when next time I'm going to the studio, but they not a rapper.
What do they want to do with you in the studio?
Rap, but they not rappers. I don't know what's wrong with them, man.
No, you know what I've heard? You know what the new one? I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist.
That's just niggas that just want to be too special. To me, it's like rapping is an art. It's like you gonna artistically put these words together to make a hit record. That's what we trying to do every single time. So that's a fact. But now you just canceling out what you do, because if you're not a rapper, you damn sure don't be a singer. Ain't nothing else. It's like, what are you?
Hey, so I gotta ask you this question. I gotta ask you the $1 million question. Is a rapper a musician?
Is a rapper a musician? A rapper is an artist. That's what I say. A rapper is a poet. That's what I say more than anything. In my mind, I feel like rap is rhythm and poetry, just like R&B is rhythm and blues. That's what I feel like. That's where your bars come from, your wordplay, and all of that type of stuff. That's what I really feel. So I would say a rapper is an artist. And
not a musician.
Author is an author. I feel like the producer composed the track and we go and take the blueprint that they laid out and went. But actually, no, we musicians for sure, because we use our voice, we use our tones, and you could put a beat on mute and listen to a nigga rapping, and you gonna hear his rhythm, and you gonna hear the beat, you gonna hear the flow. So I'm gonna take all of that and say, yes, we his artists. Gotcha. You got some trick ass questions. I ain't gonna lie, man.
we chilling though, right?
Yeah, we chilling. We chilling.
So if you walk inside, you know what I'm saying, like a record store, where would they find Nerdy Knowz? Like, name 3 artists that they will find you by based on your staff.
All right. I say you will find me next to like Mac Dre, Mr. Fab, and like Keek the Sneak. Them would be the 3 that I feel like my music is honestly sound like right now in that area. Okay.
So are those some people that you draw the most inspiration from as well?
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Fab and the Ghostwriter song actually inspired me to write my first song for real.
Okay. What was that? Do you remember your first song?
Yeah. Oh, all right, y'all remember Making a Band with P. Diddy? He had Danity Kane on there.
Yeah.
They had the show-stopping song.
Yeah.
So I just took that song and I'm like, we ghost riding, we ghost riding, we ghost riding, we ghost.
You remember the verse?
I don't remember the verse. I just remember the hook.
Okay. You know I was trying to drag it out of you.
Yeah, I don't remember. That shit was hella long ago, but that was the first song I wrote. Then, yeah, that was hella funny. But yeah, for sure. Like I said, I was talking to somebody the other day. I said in my music, I went from listening to Lil Bow Wow to Nelly, then Mac Dre, then you feel me? It was just over. I just been stupid, dumb, hyphy, retarded, turned up ever since on my mama.
Yeah. Earlier we was talking about gangster rap music, right? A lot of when I was coming up, right? Gangster rap music, it was different types of gangster rap music. You had like Scarface from the South, you got Cube and Snoop from the West, you got Wu-Tang Clan and Knowz from the East Coast. It was different type of gangster rap music. Now it seems like a lot of the gangster rap all the way down to the clothes and image is the same. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. I don't even consider it gangster rap. I consider it I call it gangbang music. That's all they really be doing. It's like gangster rap, like back then with NWA and Tupac and shit like that, was like they was saying something, bro. They wasn't just killing ops all day, every day. So I feel like that's drill music. That's what they call it. That's drill music that a lot of motherfuckers got going on. But yeah, they dress the same, look the same, talk the same, then try to make up words that's exactly the same but slightly different. But I don't know, like that's them. But they look, they look and sound the same. It's all the same. They like clones, but
you know what did that though for me? Social media.
And Chief Keef, ever since Chief Keef said bang bang. Bang, bang. The world was not the same. Everybody wanted guns and thought they was from Chicago.
Shout out to Chief Keef.
For real. He did his thing. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you know what?
That's for sure. He said bang, bang.
Yeah.
It was over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chief Keef.
Yeah.
You know, this dude was telling me this story in front of Taco Bell, so I'm sitting up there chopping it up, and he said, bang, bang. And I said, what? He said, bang, bang. And he was messing with me. So this dude, this older black man came out, and when I was talking, the older black man started talking to me, and then the dude gonna say, bang, bang. And so the older black man said to the dude that said bang, bang, hey, don't be talking that bang, bang shit. I went to Vietnam. I still got some Chinamen scared to come out the bushes.
Oh, shit. He was finna get OG started for real.
He said, I still got some motherfuckers scared to come out the bushes.
Man.
So speaking of Vietnam and social politics and stuff like that, in the state that the world is in right now, is it a rapper's responsibility to speak on social issues?
I feel like artists, I feel like we should use our platforms positively and productively. You know what I mean? I know it helped. We do whatever we do. We sell it however we selling it. But I say it's not our responsibility. A motherfucker don't got to, but I believe we should for sure.
I like that. And I'm gonna segue into what we were talking about earlier. That is the biggest difference between gangster rap music mostly now and gangster rap music when I came up. Mm-hmm. They'll be talking about killing and shooting on one record, but then they'll also talk about the government, HIV awareness, everything had a moral in it too. It just wasn't all bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it had a break too.
For sure,
Now it's all gas, no brakes. Back then it had a break too.
Yeah, back then it made sense. If you ask me, man, like this shit that we make nowadays really is just it don't make no sense, and it's just a total dead end, bro.
Yeah.
Cause this music is very influential. Like I said, I don't know. Like I grew up and turned out to be how I was. You know what I mean? Just off of listening to Mac Dre and the hyphy movement. Cause like I said, I was born in Oakland, lived in 92nd. Like I said, lived in Funktown, all type of shit. But I got saved by my mom. She moved up out of here, so I wasn't when a hyphy movement was going down, I wasn't even able to go sneak out of a window and be like with Big Cuz and at the side showing shit. So it was always something that I wanted to do, honestly. You feel me? So that shit just influenced me and put that energy into me. So it'd be like motherfuckers need to take responsibility to the words that they saying on these records. Even I say shit in my songs, even not just for the fans. Motherfuckers just gotta watch their mouth, because a lot of the shit that I say in my songs, like, if it wasn't already true, or I was just playing games or catting off, it just popped the fuck up and turned true, like, instantly. Yeah. Like, I swear to God. Like, no cap. So it'd be like, motherfuckers be playing with these words. They say you speak shit into existence. So I think we should speak more positively. We could still trip, go slide on the ops, but nigga, I know you pulling up on moms, you pulling up on granny, you got this other side that you ain't showing. So, like, don't misguide the youth, because that's all they see and that's what they get.
Do you feel like the rap music or hip hop right now is misguiding the youth?
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say 100%, because you got niggas like J. Cole who's still doing his shit. You got motherfuckers, you know, it's spotty. It's all type of rap. You got motherfucking gangster drill rap, then you got niggas singing like rock stars, emo ass rap, but they talking about the same shit these drill rappers talking about. So it's just a bunch of spaces inside rap. Rap then got so spread out that it's kind of like,
But when you were talking about positive people, you only mentioned J. Cole.
Well, J. Cole, I think Kendrick's positive. I mean, Kanye kind of weird, and he got this gray ass area, but the nigga just album about his mom was just damn near a whole gospel album and shit. Yeah. But, you know, it's majority of the shit is like that's popularized is what it always been though. So yeah, but there's a few artists only. To me, like I said, J. Cole is the most positive artist.
Yeah,
mostly everybody else talking about getting high, fucking bitches.
Yeah, talking to Mike.
Yeah, getting high, fucking bitches, doing all that. You know, the same shit we all rap about. I rap about it too. So
do you feel like that you actually have to? Excuse me, do you feel like you got to actually walk on eggshells about the things you say due to cancel culture?
Not necessarily, but I mean, it just depends on what the fuck you trying to do, and not me personally. I don't feel like it. I don't give a fuck, in all honesty. But I feel like anybody else, it depends where you trying to go and the levels you trying to reach, because clearly you're not gonna get there by just, you know, because you feel like saying that. You see what happens.
Yeah. At the state that hip-hop is in right now, a lot of rappers are becoming, you know, getting killed on their job and stuff like that. Do you look at rap music right now as a dangerous job?
Yep. Because, look, I ain't gang affiliated or none of that shit, you feel me? Like, I just do me, and every single day I have these thoughts in my head that I don't know who the fuck see me. I don't know who know me. I don't know who think I'm rich. I don't know what the fuck they think about me, or who just want to say, he said this in a song and I didn't like it, or heard a made up story. And now I'm a target, because it's my job to go to the studio, make these videos, and then promote it to the world for the world to see.
Yeah.
But the rapping itself ain't. It's just the defense that you gotta, you feel me, have, because motherfuckers is vultures. They hungry. They think and assume shit all day. Like me, I don't show shit, but I swear to God, everybody been calling my phone lately, acting like I got money and I'm just, you feel me? But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
do you feel like coming out the Bay Area that Bay Area artists get a fair shake to the rest of the industry?
I feel like yes and no. I feel like the Bay Area don't do itself no justice. I feel like the Bay Area just do what they do. We all focused on being independent. We all focused on our ownership, which is one thing for sure, because it's motherfuckers who get calls and have these opportunities, and you know, we turn these opportunities that we talking about, we ain't getting our shine, and they come and steal it. They come through like, hey, we got this much, this is what we feel like y'all worth, but I guess, you know, we know our worth around this motherfucker, so it never get, and then they try to knock it off. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
So it's up to us as artists around this motherfucker to, you feel me, up the level in our music and up the quality and just keep coming like we is coming. Like, We got too many spaces inside the Bay. You got sing rappers around this motherfucker. You got niggas like me going hyphy around this motherfucker. And you got other niggas doing a different type of shit around here. So I feel like there's no way that we can't get into the door. You got a bunch of dope female artists around here writing, singing. It's too much talent.
Okay. What about the radio? Do you think the radio is really receptive to the Bay Area artists?
No. I don't, not necessarily, no, hell no. I mean, only people that I feel like even in California that fuck with Bay Area music is KMEL, and that's still to a certain extent because they got to play what they got to play, you feel me? They got their times, though. But no, and then like I said, I feel like it's our music. A motherfucker don't even know how to go to the studio and write a song that don't got no cuss words in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
that's real.
For real. Or a motherfuckers can't even just have the engineer make the clean version to the song.
Yeah.
So the radio ain't gonna go in to do all that work for you. So
yeah, you know, because the people that actually control the radio, right? A lot of them probably don't even listen to rap music. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody in here saying that.
I believe it.
You know?
I believe it. They just know they making money.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I remember I was listening to something called West Side Radio. They said, now it's something they named the DJ. It's West Side Radio. First song, then Jay-Z pulled up. That mean they had Jay-Z put up. I said, what the heck is this shit?
Hell no.
West Side Radio, and the first song you throw on is Jay-Z.
See, that'd never happen on the East Coast, though.
I know.
That'd never happen. They never, never.
For one, they don't really play that many. When I was out there in the East Coast, they didn't really play that many West Coast artists. I mean, but this was like 97, 98 though.
I think that nigga, we too powerful in the Bay Area. That's the number one thing. I think we got too much energy in the Bay Area. Anytime that it was any type of movement inside the Bay Area that was started from that I know about, and it's the two main ones is the Black Panthers movement and the hyphy movement. It immediately just, for some odd reason, just stops, got to get destroyed, whatever the fuck. Like, whenever we come together around here, it's too much power for the world.
Yeah.
And it take over the whole world. It's just instantly. So the people that control this motherfucker, they would just lose if the Bay Area was able to be on like we supposed to be on. That's what I believe.
If you rule the world and everything in it.
You feel me? You see like the movie Black Panther, like this is supposed to be like Wakanda or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, part of it was in the Bay, though.
Yeah.
So what would you change different if you had the power?
I would just feel I think the problem is the way that it is currency itself in a way and how it's like used and seen as a tool. Like a lot of motherfuckers for one don't understand money, and financial literacy is something that's not taught. You just gotta blow through enough money to figure that shit out on your own, like in all honesty, or be raised up with that. You know what I mean? But for me, you got to go through a lot of money to just figure.
But how does that transfer into just like a Bay Area, the Bay Area music scene?
Oh, you talking about in the Bay Area music scene?
Like if you had full control.
If I had full control of the Bay Area music scene, I wouldn't know what to do. It's too much independence around this motherfucker. I think that's what the problem is. It's too much independence. So me controlling the shit and be able to call some shots wouldn't work. The only thing that I do is have more platforms. And like, if I was a platform as big as like, for example, doing numbers and could bless motherfuckers and change a motherfucker life, I feel like it should be a lot more talent-based shit going on around here, and not who got the money and gonna pay for it, no matter how trash they is. I think it should be a cap on how much money you got and how much you could spend. I think if something in at a certain level is trash, like y'all should just say, bro, we don't want your money, nothing. This don't fit our platform. I feel like that's the one thing I would do is have motherfuckers focus they shit, because it's too much of everybody trying to do everything.
Yeah.
That is pathetic to me. It'd be like a nigga produce, like it's nothing wrong with hustling. I'm not knocking no nigga hustle, but it's just very difficult for you to master the art of being a videographer, then master and perfect the art of being a graphic designer. The amount of time that is gonna take to becoming a GOAT at every single one of these things is just a lot of time.
Yeah. You know it's crazy though, because shout out to my folks from the HBK. A lot of them, Heartbreak Crew, a lot of them make beats and rap too.
Yeah, P-Lo's, I Am Sue. You know what I mean? I remember the Heartbreak Forever. I remember I was in high school getting out when they first, getting it all. I fuck with HBK.
Yeah.
And they whole shit, like they a positive thing in the Bay Area. They rap about having fun.
Yeah, dope.
You know what I mean? Period. So shout out to them.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, are you signed?
No, I'm independent. I just got a distribution with GT Digital.
GT Digital?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does that work? When you drop a song, then you shoot it to they distribute it for you?
Yeah, I go, I sign into the portal, upload the song. Well, yeah, turn it in and they submit it. They got a partnership with Empire or whatever, and we go from there.
Gotcha. Would you ever sign over with Empire?
I definitely would in real life. I mean, that's something that I do want, but I guess I got to get more popping around here or something. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's definitely what I want, though, to sign a deal with Empire. That always was the thing. I said I only would sign with Empire, truthfully, before I start making music. I said I want a label deal with Empire.
Why? Why only them?
Because they Bay Area based, and that's like the only label that I like feel is like giant. Like they move like majors. Like they got major artists on their label that's doing shit. So just because it's Bay Area based, you know what I mean, for one, and then they allow motherfuckers to get money and be independent and do their thing and what they want to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least that's how it appear. I ain't been up over there and be next to their artists and shit and know what's going on for real, but that's what it appeared to me. Motherfuckers getting money over there and they enjoying their life. I ain't never heard of Empire artists come back unhappy or be complaining.
Yeah.
So, anywhere else? I don't want to be a major because I feel like I like to control my shit, my pace, my rollouts, you know what I mean? The songs, my creative control and shit like that. And then I don't want to sell my records. Like, I want to own my records. That's the number one reason why I would sign with Empire. I don't want a deal. Don't throw me in the studio and y'all own everything that I made.
Yeah.
That's out.
Are you still a freestyler? Are you a freestyler?
Not really. I ain't gonna lie. I be having my moments. I got to be feeling it, the beat. I got to be in my zone vibing. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you the type of rapper that need to get high before you record?
No, not that. No. I gotta go in there sober. I probably gotta have my Hennessy, though. I ain't gonna lie, some privileged Hennessy.
Oh, some privilege, huh?
Some privilege.
Oh,
yeah.
We gotta be privileged.
Privilege.
Oh, we gotta be privileged.
My mama, that regular Hennessy be making my head hurt and shit. Once you upgrade your life and start living the privileged way, then you understand. You know what I mean?
Man, you hear this? Hey. You hear this brother in here doing commercials?
You feel
Knowz
me?
better watch out. Check it out. Once you upgrade your life, you can't go back.
Man, I be trying. That shit tastes nasty. But anyways, I could rap however, though. I actually am a real entertainer for real. So I could go in there. I got to do that. Because when I write my songs at home and then go into the studio and record it, I got to go bring that same vibe and that same energy as I felt when I wrote it. So
what's your recording process?
I actually like to just go on YouTube and find a beat that I'm vibing with, and then I damn near just write the hook and then the first verse. Once I complete that, I just leave it alone until I'm ready to go to the studio. And then I add the second verse just to make it fresh, and then just go in there and just knock out all the songs that I got wrote in the amount of time that I got.
Who is the person that you enjoy making music with the most?
The only person that I really make music with is my guy Jim. So I ain't gonna lie, that's not. Everybody else is just whatever. The song that make me the happiest though and shit that I didn't worked with and people I worked with was like the fact that I got Mr. Fab on the song and I said he inspired me to write my first song. You know what I mean? So that's legendary and epic to me. But producers I like to work with though, I like Legend. Legend, he produced the Dance Different beat. I like his energy. You feel me? And I don't even know, bro. I just be on YouTube though. whoever, any of them, if they shit raw, I'll subscribe to them. They should be popping up in my algorithm. That's all my YouTube pop up for. I pay YouTube subscription just so I could close my YouTube app and go write a song on my other app, like, period.
Gotcha. Now, I was going to ask you this. Do you have any merch? Like, do you have any, do you selling clothes too?
No, not right now, but coming in January, I'm going to have some my merch coming up, though. I got some Move Correctly merch coming up and then some other exclusive shit. I'm actually working on a clothing line, not just merch for me, but coming and rolling out a clothing line that go along with me and my brand. So I got some shit coming 2022.
You said Move Correctly. Is that, what is that?
Yeah, that's my latest single that I dropped. The one I said earlier, produced by Chef Went Crazy and shit. It's on my SoundCloud. It's gonna be up on all platforms on New Year's Eve, but it's called Move Correctly. So, and I think that's something that everybody needs to get cause it's a whole lot of sloppy shit going on outside.
Yeah.
And that's the message. That's what I'm pushing right now. That's what everybody needs to do. Move correctly.
So speaking of Move Correctly, what do you think that the game need to change the most? Like, name some things that you feel like is messing the game up.
I feel like everybody want respect, but they don't respect the concept of respect.
Okay.
Like,
break that down. Break that down.
I feel like that they motherfuckers, like, respect is something that is you got to be given. Like, you give respect and you receive respect. You got to be moving respectfully, moving correctly in order to have respect from certain individuals for certain shit. So when you just waking up and it's a whole lot of nobody and no guidance and a bunch of just everybody doing whatever they want, you'll get around your real niggas and your real niggas won't even stop you from whatever. So it's how much love, how much respect, how much loyalty is really there, though. Like,
yeah,
that's how I feel. Like, motherfuckers don't even know what the definition of the word respect is. Talking about I'm well respected or you gonna respect me and all of this shit. Like, you gotta give that shit to be able to really get it.
Do you think the respect should be given or should it be earned?
I feel like, man, yeah, I feel like it's earned just based off how you move. Cause you in watching a motherfucker, like, a motherfucker gotta be cool, motherfucker gotta be respectable to get respected. So
yeah,
it's definitely earned, but I feel like a lot of motherfuckers respect fuck shit just cause people respect money more than a lot of shit.
I like that.
So
yeah,
I think that's the crazy part right
me,
now.
I'm like a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Everybody start off with A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody start off with A. You can only go down to a B. Like, I treat that. That's how I treat respect, because I feel like I'm gonna respect everybody off top. You can only do more to get more, or you could do less to receive less.
Yeah.
But before I sit there and disrespect somebody, I just rather separate myself from that person.
Yeah, so the lack of respect is horrible, and it's a lot of haterism around this motherfucker. Like, motherfuckers act like it's gay, dick riding to show some support or some love or to say that I like some shit. Like, in real life, like, motherfuckers act like they be too good for that shit nowadays. Like,
where'd that come from?
I have no idea, bro, but I feel like it's a lot of people like that.
So I got to ask you this question, because I was just having a question with my lady about this, right? We were talking about how men respect women, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that the reason why, how much does a man disrespect a woman based on how she dresses?
A whole lot. I ain't gonna lie, I done went through a phase once upon a time. Anybody that was dressed like a hoe, in my head, I would automatically be like, she's like a prostitute, like she a hoe for real or she need to be. Them used to be my words. Like, she either a hoe or she need to be. So that's a whole lot of disrespect, and I don't know nothing about this girl. So a whole lot. Listen to our music, though.
Because I want to interject real quick. And I told my lady this. I said, one of the most respected women in the hood, one of them, is the woman at the liquor store, Muhammad's sister, that's dressed up with the full head garb and stuff like that. Everybody respects her mama and her that come out that's fully dressed. Is that a fact?
I don't even know. I don't even pay attention.
When the last time you heard one of them get called a bitch?
That's the truth.
Now, how often do one of the guys that work at the liquor store holler at the chicks that come in at the liquor store?
Oh, they be paying them.
But you couldn't pay their sister, though.
Definitely not. Oh no,
That
I
don't
never
sound like the
gave
same.
that no thought. I said you be thinking on some good shit, but I never gave that one too much thought.
I mean, because we talking about giving respect to give respect. How is it that you could holler at my sister, but I can't holler at your sister? That don't seem fair to me.
It ain't fair, but life ain't fair. And it's all about how motherfuckers move. Because when you move a certain way, certain shit don't even come to you. Even all the way down to your image, like you said, based off how they dress.
That's what I'm saying.
Soon as a bitch put on some heels, see my
Soon
bad,
as
I
a
talk
bitch,
like that.
you hear this? Hey, you hear this? He's trying to empower her, but the first thing he says is, "Yeah." But soon as the bitch put on some bitch.
All right, but look, soon as you get her some skirt and some heels, then in the right or the wrong motherfucker see her, they mind just gonna go to the wrong place.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I mean? So it be even. Image is everything, bro.
It is.
And I'm learning that with this rap shit. I'm the type of nigga, I don't give a fuck about no clothes, bro. I don't give a fuck about no haircut. I'm like, nothing changed me. If y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with me, regardless how I appear.
Okay.
But as I'm doing this, it make me understand and respect the whole thing of this image thing, because it's
serious.
It's about moving, how you right.
It's serious.
If you want to be what you want to be, you got to be seen. Is that? You feel me?
Speaking of scene, are you doing any movies or anything like that?
No, I would actually love to, period. But only thing I got coming up is a show on New Year's Eve. That's the only thing about scene. Y'all could come out and see me in Sacramento on December 31st, 2021, and we bring in 2022 turned up, courtesy of me. Duh.
I was gonna ask you, where's the place at that you're gonna be performing at?
It's called The Loft. It's on Del Paso. I don't know the exact address. I do got the flyers up on my Instagram. If y'all go on there, it's at I am Nerdy Knowz, NERDYKNOWZ. Nerdy Knowz was like knowledge. You know what I mean?
For sure. Hey man, do you got any features or something like that? Like what you doing now? Talk about one of your standalones.
Right now, I got the Dance Different video. It was on CMC. That was something epic to me because it was presented by Chewy Gomez, legendary. But it made it to #2 on CMC. And then I also got the remix to that, the bass remix featuring Lil B the Bass Guy. You know what I mean? So y'all need to go check that out. That's available on all platforms right now.
Hold on real quick. We got to get shouts out to the train. You know what I'm saying? Homage to the train. Now you said Lil B the Bass Guy.
Yeah, Lil B the Bass.
Where you get the bass guy? Where you get him off? MySpace?
No, I got him off the legendary Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to the Bass Guy.
Shout out to the Bass Guy, man. I just tapped in with him. Actually, I sent him my video. I had the original video. I sent it to him, and the Bass Guy just blessed me. You know what I mean? So hallelujah to that.
Well, you know what? If he bless you, he bless you. Because when he curse you, he curse you.
On my mama. But then I got that. I got a feature from that one. And then I got the Punk Rock BZ remix featuring Mr. Fab. Them the two main. Oh, and I got my guy Young JR. That's what I've been doing, working with people networking.
JR Bands?
Yep, JR
Man,
Bands.
shout out to JR.
Shout out to Young JR, man. But that's what I got out right now. They're the main projects. JR Manipulator, Punk Rock BZ remix featuring Mr. Fab, and a Dance Different Bass remix featuring Lil B the Bass Guy. So y'all need to check all that out.
All right, man. Where can people find you at?
It's on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube. And you could just go stay up to date with me on all social media platforms at I am Nerdy Knowz, NERDYKNOWZ. Nerdy knows what's true. Nerdy knows what to do, and you should too. On my mama.
You stupid. Well, show, man. I am L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know, and as usual, come on.